Well, hello, my fellow car maulers. How are you doing today? Welcome to another episode of Aftermarket Corner. And I've got 3 different companies we're going to look at. Some cool stuff, man. I love the extra little things that we get in our hobby these days. This is some really cool stuff. So we have Protech, who's been around for a long time. I talk about them all the time. Fantastic company. They're very well known for their spark plug wires and their braided line, but they also do an amazing line of photo etch we're going to take a look at. We've, of course, got VCG Resins, some really cool brake parts that I received from them. And, of course, Iceman Collections sent me this bag of really cool, neat stuff they just recently came out with that just sent me down the road of a model that I've wanted to build for years. So we're going to take a look at all this. So let's start with the Protech. What I want to show you today is, along with a bunch of great photo etch that Charlie offers, these are some really neat things that I think add something really cool to your engines, is these photo etch flex fans. There's a couple other companies that make them, but I find his to be just really easy to use and look fantastic. Very detailed. Just take a look at the detail of that. And there's some very good instructions in here on how to get them all folded up and put together, and you've got enough to do too, which is nice. So that is super cool. But the other cool thing is that, you see, I have 3 of them. He offers up 3 different sizes. We have the large one, a medium one, and of course a smaller one. So that gives you some great options on basically, you can see the sizes, how they're different for whatever engine you're working on. I really love flex fans. I used to throw them on my old cars all the time. They're not the most reliable thing in the world, but boy, they look really cool. And they were super popular in the 70s, man. Just about everybody threw a flex fan on their hot rod back in the 70s. So these give you that look. And the nice thing about photo etch is how thin it is. It just, to scale, when you get this together, they just look so fantastic. Highly recommend them. Fantastic product. And of course, go over there and check out on Charlie's website and take a look at the other great photo etch that he offers. Now we're taking a look at VCG Resins by Reese. Josh is just printing them up really great. Excellent prints, man. Beautiful detail, but we've got some brake parts. Brake parts are always really good. These seem to be more along the line of probably something you would put in your not so highly modified or updated 70s car, because you've got updated brakes, but it looks like these are the size of where you could still fit a 15-inch wheel on. And we also have some drum brakes too, if you want to go for the front disc rear drum look that we all just dealt with back in the day. So let's first look at this Wilwood master cylinder and brake booster. This is updating your car, getting a little bit better brakes. Let's take a look at the detail in this. If you want a little bit better brake, there's your brake booster. Very good detail. Let's see, take a look there. But this is really cool, man. Look at the Wilwood. Do I got it? Yep, right side up. Look at that Wilwood lid right there on this Wilwood brake master cylinder. You got your holes pre-drilled or pre-printed, drilled open, however it would be, but you don't have to really do any drilling. Your lines will probably fit right in there nice, and that gives you a really nice engine bay look. This will definitely bring your engine bay to life. And the designer, Scale Auto Model Works, let's give a kick to the designer on that. Absolutely beautiful work. And we've got a set of disc brakes, and as you can see, the fronts are a little bigger, and you got a smaller for the rears. That's common. You always want more brake in the front. A Wilwood single piston rear caliper. Super small, super detail, super good. Here is a very simple, solid disc brake. Just a nice conversion you'd put on your 69 Chevelle, and that fits right on there. You just got to make yourself a nice backing plate, and you got yourself very nice set of rear brakes, and they're drilled out for adding however you want to go with your wheel lugs. Front brakes, we got a dual piston front caliper. That's some amazing detail. And we have our larger front disc brake, no different than the rear disc brake. And we will slide it on there, see how it fits into there. It fits nice and snug. You get it on there, you don't really have to, put a little dab of glue up in there where you won't see it too much. And boy, that's a great look, isn't it? I'm loving this set of brakes. They're super, super cool. And again, we have Scale Auto Model Works as the designer for those fantastic disc brakes. Look at that. And last, for this VCG Resins brakes, we've got some drum brakes. Multi-piece. See that multi-piece drum brakes? Let's pop this stuff out and take a look at it. It's pretty simple. You got a backing plate with your shoes on there, your anchor right there, and even it looks like, I can't tell, can you tell? Looks like rear spring. So if you could get in there and do all your springs and your anchors and all that stuff and rods and everything you need to do to give yourself a nice detailed brake, that you go ahead and you have this beautiful brake drum. Very nice, very detailed. Heck, this stuff would be great to doll up, rust up, and put on the shelves of an old shop diorama too. That's a very good option. And oh, that fits on there really nice. And look at that. And that just, and the detail on the backing plate is just absolutely beautiful. Very accurate. That could be pretty nice. That's a cool design. And these were designed by our buddy Chris Bell over at Scale Speed Garage. Super nice stuff. And last, we got a new product that came out from Iceman Collections. Boy, when Joelle announced this, I immediately go, I need a little bit of everything. Because this is something I've wanted to build for a long time. Wait till you see this stuff. He sent me a few other extra pieces to go along with it. Let's get it all out here. Oh yeah. I want to do some rum running. I want to build me a ridge runner. I've been wanting to do an old time bootleg rum runner. And look at these bottles, man. I love it. I love the clear. Wow, that looks like a bottle of whiskey. Whole bottle of corn right there. We got a bigger one that's more solid. And we also have, looks like water jugs here. They'd fill up water jugs full of that stuff too. And I like how it's frosted. That gives such a great look. It looks like it's filled with, a clear substance. That's super nice. We've got a rack of bottles. No way. Do these... they fit down from the bottom. Okay, I see. That's a great idea. Look at, you got all your bottles. Look at that. And there's your rack. It fits from the bottom. So you could go ahead and you can paint these just Coca-Cola bottles, man. That is pretty cool. That's really cool. I got an idea for that. I'm going to need those in a future diorama I got planned. I always wanted to get these. He's made these for a long time, these crates. And that's pretty cool to have some crates to throw some mason jars in. And we're going to take a look at the mason jars here. The milk bottles, all filled with, water or tractor fuel. A bunch of different size jugs. We got, again, you can get them in the clear. It's the same print, but you can get them in the clear, the frosted clear, or the solid, whatever you prefer. And look at these mason jars. They're coming off pretty easy off there. Got some nice mason jars, all filled with your favorite moonshine. And a cool little crate here. This is perfect for putting your mason jars in. Look at that. Got a couple of loose mason jars we'll stack in here. Oh man, I haven't found the perfect car yet, but I want to build. But I want to build just a simple moonshine runner and have that trunk open and have it loaded up with all this stuff. So this is here we go. Let's pop that off there. Put another mason jar in the thing. That'll fit. Looks like it'll fit all 6 mason jars too. That's nice detail. Oh, this is some cool stuff. Really, there's another mason jar. We'll throw another one in there. And let's see. We might as well pop off one more. Let's get a full 6-pack going here. Look at that. They fit in there perfect. Oh man, can you imagine this all painted up like wood, and you have those clear mason jars. Do your lid. Oh boy, making me feel funny in the head already. Have you ever had some really nice moonshine done right? That's all I'm going to say. We're not going to get too far into the adult beverage talk here. Talk amongst yourselves about that. But there you go. That's what I got for today. Just wanted to show you these great products from these great little companies that, man, what would we do without them? They've definitely made the hobby better and better over the years, with the opportunity to be able to do better brakes, better detailing on your engine bay with and there's another. I might just throw this in. I accidentally picked that up. Another photo etch item that's pretty cool. Hood pins. Nice option there from Charlie. But Protech's been around a long time helping us with our detailing. VCG Resins pumping out the 3D prints. And we got our buddy Iceman Collections, Joel, printing up all kinds of unique stuff to just make our models more detailed, inspire us. Like I said, I've wanted to do an old bootleg car for years. Did one many years ago, and I always thought back then, oh man, what would work great for mason jars and jugs or whatever the heck to fill the trunks up? That's always been something I've been looking for, and what an answer. Pull this off here. What an answer to my requests for years and years and years. Jeez, I love that. I love the clear frosted look. Awesome. So I want to thank you all for watching. Go check these 3 great companies out. Down in the description below, we have their website addresses. They're all over the place. Go over to all the Facebook groups, including the Luka Model Car Hobby Headquarters Facebook group. They're all on there. They're always posting their stuff. We'll see you again soon, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Why do we find all of this cool little 25th scale stuff for 25th scale model cars? Why do we like to put junk in our trunk on our little 25th scale cars? 'Cause it's fun. Here's the producers.